everyone. You know, there's a lot going on, and a lot of people are starting to speak out about their mental health. And I'm proud of them. I'm extremely proud. You know, some of us go through a lot of traumatic situations and, lifestyles and everything, and we just never felt comfortable enough to express ourselves. Growing up sometimes is hard to find those type of people that you can trust, especially with such sensitive information. And even sometimes some of those people that you share, your world with, they sometimes could use it against you. And that can make you shut down even more and not trust anyone. So where does all this baggage, pain, trauma, information, everything, where does it go? It just stays and sticks with us. And, it's crippling. And it's going to be a lot, but I'm ready to come out about my life and what I've been through. And I feel secure and safe enough and okay enough to be authentically open about that. In my last video that I just posted about, mental health and parenting, this is going to be the part 1 to branch off of that. So if you did not watch that, please, when you get the time, it's really worth the watch. Just, check it out. But it's extremely difficult. And some people just don't know where to start. But I'm ready. And I'm here. And it's okay. So I want to thank you guys in advance for listening, being open, and, I just really appreciate it if, you didn't jump to judgment and just kept yourself open to whatever it is that you might not understand, or something that may trigger you, leave some comments below about maybe if you can relate, and I would greatly appreciate that. So, here we go. So, ever since having children, I've had to really figure out who I was and exactly what I wanted for myself. And I was thrown into the situation where I just didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. I found out I was pregnant with my first, and it was a very exciting time, but also it was a very sensitive time in my life, because everything that I was going through before that, just being free to do whatever it is I wanted to do, and I was drinking my life away. I'm surprised I even have a healthy liver at this point. Yes, I understand in our 20s, we go off and we enjoy ourselves and, turn up. But my turn up was a little different. It was more of a numbing tactic. And it was a way for me to escape everything that I had going on, whether it was in my head or in my real world. It was just too much for me. And when I started having children, but also at the beginning, the relationship with my husband wasn't all that. We were not on the same page. We were both so used to doing whatever it is that we wanted to do. And to bring a child into the equation, both both of us did not want to take that step to let the other one win. And he's a little bit more sensitive and quiet about things than I am, but he's also very stubborn and firm in the way that he thinks. So he wasn't budging, and me being a tad bit aggressive and, you know, more vocal about my opinions, we both were like two rocks just butting heads all the time. And that played a big part in why I had my firstborn 3 months early. It was a lot of stress. It was, you know, a lot of screaming, yelling, crying, like hard work. And when she came, she obviously had to stay in the NICU. That is, for those who don't know, for babies who are born early, you know, she was taken away from me as soon as she came out. I didn't get the opportunity to have the skin to skin, and that really does play a part in that bonding moment and that emotional attachment that you have to your child. And that broke me. That broke me as a whole. So when I go on to part 2, I really need you guys to be sensitive with me and just be open and understanding. So please, just listen. That's all.